Hi Leo, welcome back to Self-Discovery Support. Today we're doing your 2022 reading, and it's more about preparing for 2022. And so we have a variety of messages, from spirit message to what you need to retain, heal, so that you can enter in a very strong way in 2022. And at the end, we're going to talk about what's coming up for you. All right, so let's get going. So I drew your cards off camera, and I have Oracle and Tarot for each of these areas. So your spirit message, how we're going to start off this reading, we have prosperity. No, I haven't drawn this for any sign yet. And this is such a clear message. The spirit message is wealth, good fortune, success, and express gratitude by supporting others. That's also a message here, and material possessions. So let's see what that's in relation to. The Lovers. So what I see is definitely, I do see that there could be an increase financially. I do feel like you've been working towards this. I feel that this is something that's been coming for you. I feel like your eyes have been locked on this goal and this prize for a long time. But not only is it going to be to do with wealth, is what I'm seeing. There's something spiritual here. There's something almost like you're coming into alignment with yourself. And that's allowing things to come to you more easily. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Like you're not having to toil and labor for things. They're going to be coming in. It's as though all the things you've been working for, all the preparation you've been doing, is going to be coming in. And what I also see is that, as we talked about, you might also be having wealth and good fortune in terms of prosperity and your finances. But I do see that there's something to do with a connection which is going to come into, I guess, fruit is what I want to say, is going to come full bloom next year. It's a big choice you're going to have to make to go one way or the other. I mean, I feel you know where you want to go. Yeah, I feel like, be careful. There's something, yeah, it's not going to be easy, is what I see. It's not going to be an easy route. It's not going to be all smooth sailing. But I do see the opportunity is going to be there for this abundance to come in. Abundant in love, abundant in prosperity and finances. It does seem like a really, really good year. Yeah, okay. There we go. Number 6 could be relevant to you. Number 6, 5, 4. Yeah. So I see that next year is going to be, you're going to have almost like, it's like a full plate. You're going to have some of the things that a lot of us wish for. And I do see an air of spiritual connection next year. Yeah, that's what I see. I feel like that is also the thing which is going to help bring in the abundance for you. Yeah. So let's look at what you might need to release, because we want to make sure that energetically we're prepared for a new year. And so the card we have here is relationships. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Virgo got the same card in the same position. So it's saying, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So yeah, I think also you're going to be releasing some people. So while it's like you're moving towards your wealth and your prosperity, and you're making choices here, I think some of those choices include the relationships that you choose to spend your time on, you're going to be seeing the light somehow. You're going to be seeing who belongs in one pile and who belongs in the other pile, right? Who is coming with you into 2022, 2023, and into enjoying all of this abundance with you. Let's see. There we have Wheel of Fortune. So it's clarified here. So what it tells me is that something, this is already like set in motion and it's coming. It's like it's a force that must happen. The universe is trying to bring balance into your life in some way, and it's indicating that if you haven't started making some of these changes where you make the moves to kind of clear up the kind of energy that you have in your life, in terms of, there are people that definitely do drain you, people that do definitely stand in the way of things that you want to achieve, and yeah, they're just, you know that they're not there for your higher purpose, right? They're not there for that higher good. And it's about that. It's about the universe saying, well, now is the time. 2022 is going to be a time to clear all of that up, because you are being called into this abundance here. You can see that, like, this is almost a spiritual journey here. All right, so let's see what you might need to retain in 2022. So what are some of the qualities that you might need to bring with you? Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Now, if this card is not just like, honestly, I drew these cards by shuffle. It's like a story. It could be written on one page. I mean, this follows on this follows on this. 6 of Wands as well. So you're going to have success in releasing some things. And another thing I'm seeing here is, some of you might find this difficult, but there's a habit you have of having to win at things, having to lead, having to be victorious, even having to be noticed, having to have attention for things. Maybe because it's an old pattern, right? It talks about that here. It's just an old pattern. I'm just seeing that in this card, and it's talking about maybe focusing more on the ideals, your highest ideals, the things that really matter, and detaching from some of those associations. I feel like next year you may be challenged to, many of you actually may be quite strong personalities, like leaders. I feel like community leaders, head of your family, head of managers at work. I don't know, just there's an energy of like leadership, and being like a boss in whatever kind of realm that is. But it's almost becoming a part of your identity, and I think that that's like a need to detach from that. Yeah, releasing old patterns that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. And I see this as being directly related here. It just fell right on top here. It's directly related to these relationships that you have to release. Is connected to the old patterns. These people fuel the old patterns, and you're being called to make a change here. I know that sounds like firm, but yeah, there's it's like blocking your prosperity, right? The prosperity wants to come in for you. It wants desperately to come in, and the universe wants you to succeed. They want you to have victory. But yeah, I think you're being called to detach from certain relationships so that this abundance can come in. There's new choices that you're being called to make. And let's look at what you might need to heal. Okay, so freedom. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibilities and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. In a way, it's like, yeah, they're saying it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This story here is like, this is what's here for you. You're already quite strong in your world already, but you're coming into a kind of fullness of self, and you can't do that if you're still feeling like you don't have freedom. You don't have the autonomy to do what you want to do. You have the possibilities, right? 6 of Wands tell us about that victory. The abundance card also tells us about that, and something changing. Also, there's something here about like creativity, bold exploration, things you have never done before. I think now's the time to do it. If you feel called to something, you feel curious about something, this is the time. You are free. If you never danced before, you always felt ashamed, or you felt people would make fun of you, and you just keep passing like the dance studio or some, club or whatever, and they have a dance floor and you always wanted to go in, just do it. Just do it. You don't have anything to lose. 6 of Wheels and 3 of Wands clarifies this freedom card. That tells me that it's about giving. It's like freedom to give and receive. Freedom. I feel like you have to be free to receive something. I'm going to clarify this one so we get more information, but I do see that you're going to need to be open to give and take, exchange. Something wants to be given to you, and expanding, right? Expanding beyond where you are. That really talks about the freedom card for me. I feel like this is abundance as well. Like, yeah. I feel like the message here is like, don't refuse the gifts and the things being sent your way to help move you past a state of feeling limited, to help open up your world. Yeah, let's see what the 6 of Wheels, let's get a little bit more information on that. Okay, why is the 6 of Wheels here? Yeah, be open to receive. Okay, so what I see is that you're in an energy now of maybe, I feel like scarcity. I feel like you hold on to things, and I think you're being asked to kind of release the reins, to become freer about that, to become looser, just lessen the grip on maybe the control of something. Yeah, not letting something go, and just feel free. You look at this, like, there's a sense of freedom because you let all of that go. Do you see that the detachment card was here? I think that's also talking about this. Detach from some old patterns. Yeah, there's in order to receive the bounty that's there, the universe wants to send your way, you're gonna have to open up that grip a little bit. You have 4 pentacles now, but the universe wants to send you 6 so that you would have 10. Yeah, so yeah, you can't receive if you don't let go of just focusing on those 4 pentacles. 3 of Wands, that looks great. All right, and so, oh, I should have shown you the hidden energies. Yeah, the sun, like that's your card. A lot of success here. There's so much potential and possibility in this year, I'm seeing. Some things to do with resolving, finding love, changing some circumstances in relationships, victory once you detach from certain things, opening up to like all the great things coming your way. The sun is here and the sun is here. The sun is coming in for you after a difficult period. I can see that there's something that you've been at for a long time. It's probably been a situation that's it's been tiresome, wearying, painful even, and there's success coming, clarity and hope. So I'm going to look at the potential outcome. I drew a number bead for you, and what came out is also interesting. Virgo also got 7. So there's like 2 things crossing over between you and Virgo. You can watch that reading. 7 talks about attainment and understanding. So I do see that here. I do see that you are this attainment, you're achieving and receiving a lot here in different places, right? You have it in healing, in what you need to retain, and even what you need to release. The wheel of fortune is turning for you. And in your spirit message, we have the abundance, the prosperity right there at the top. This looks like an amazing year. A lot of things that need to be sorted out, a lot of things that you wanted to kind of deal with are going to be sorted out. And let's see the tarot card that I drew for that potential outcome of number 7 is the Hierophant. I feel like you're going to be going on a kind of spiritual journey is what I feel like. You're going to be either consulting with some kind of, I feel like you're going back to learn about something traditional, spiritual, attainment and understanding. And for those of you that are seeking to either understand the long-term relationship that you're in, to maybe assess it, then I see that here as well. I also see for those of you that are looking for a long-term relationship or even marriage, I see that here as well. So that is what I have. I'm gonna look at the energy under the deck. 7 of Cups. Yep, lots of options. A lot of options for you, Leo, in 2022. Yeah. A year where you're going to be using your intuition a little bit more. Yeah. So, this looks like a strong year. This looks like a year where many things are happening. We have 3 major arcana, 4 major arcana. We had the sun as well. So that's and your sign as well is here. So very excellent excellent reading, and I hope you have a good 2022. If you liked this video, please do subscribe, give us a comment, tell me what you enjoyed or would like to see, and also give the video a like as well. Thank you. Have a good 2022, Leo.